Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in to my channel where I talk about stocks, the stock market, and investing. I post videos daily, so if this sounds like something you want to get more of, please feel free to subscribe down below. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about a streak that if Pinterest could end it, it could send the stock soaring. Pinterest stock has had a rough time here in 2022. The company has not done well as economies have reopened. It was a very popular pastime when people were spending more time at home. The company's platform has a lot of creators that post content on cooking, cleaning, organizing, and all of these things that we do more of when we're spending time at home. Now that we're going out and traveling more, eating out more, we're not looking for this content as often. And what I have here is Pinterest's latest quarterly presentation as of the second quarter of 2022. And you could see the trend of revenue growth. They hit 125% rate of revenue growth in the second quarter of 2021, and that has steadily declined. The third quarter was 43%, 20%, 18%, and then 9%. So steadily decelerating revenue growth as time has gone on, and more so in the US and Canada has experienced most of the headwind. That said, that is a bad streak that's going on, but this is not the streak that I'm talking about that if Pinterest reverses, it could send the stock soaring. There's going to be more on that one below. So here is the streak that I'm talking about that's going to, if Pinterest can stop it, it could send the stock soaring. So if you're probably aware that Pinterest is free to join and use, and the company makes money by showing advertisements to users browsing the app. That means the more users that it has, the more money it can make selling advertisements. And depending on the region the users are from, Pinterest generates different degrees of advertising revenue. So let's look at that terrible streak that I'm talking about, and that's with regard to its monthly active users from the US and Canada. We see here a breakdown of their three different segments of monthly active users. They have the US and Canada, Europe, and the rest of the world. And here we see that users, monthly active users from the US and Canada, is on a 4 quarter consecutive streak of declining. It reached 100 million in the second quarter of 2021, fell to 98 million in the third quarter of 21, 95 million after that, then to 94 million, then to 92 million in the quarter after that. This is the streak that if Pinterest can turn around, it could send the stock soaring. And I'll show you why on the next slide here. It's because of the average revenue per user from the folks in the US and Canada. Earlier, I mentioned that advertisers are willing to pay more depending on the region of the user, and that's because of the difference in purchasing power. Advertisers are paying for the opportunity to influence your purchasing decisions. And of course, if you have more purchasing power, i.e., more money to spend, advertisers are willing to spend more to gain your purchases, to gain your buying power, right? So let's look at this chart here. The average revenue per user from folks in the US and Canada was $5.82 in its most recent quarter. Compare that with users from Europe, which was just 86 cents. So I want to say, what is that? More than 6 times more than a user from Europe. Okay. And then look at from users from the rest of the world, just 10 cents average revenue per user from the rest of the world. So folks from the US and Canada generate nearly 58 times the revenue that a user from the rest of the world generates. And so for that reason, if Pinterest can end this streak of losing subscribers from the US and Canada, or losing average monthly active users from that, it could reverse the losses of the stock because investors will feel better about the segmentation of the user growth, because Pinterest did reverse stop the overall streak of losses, right? So it fell from 454 to 444 to 431 million. This is overall monthly active users, but then it rebounded to 433 million and stabilized there. So overall, user trends stabilized, but when you look beneath the surface, the company is still using its most valued user base. And this is creating uncertainty. How long will these losses go? Investors don't know that, and so that's a risk. And so if Pinterest can end this streak, then that's going to be great news for investors. So that's something that investors in Pinterest stock should look out for. And if that happens, you can expect the stock to reverse and turn higher. It's a catalyst. It may happen next quarter. It may happen a few quarters from now. We're uncertain of when that could happen, but it's something you should look out for. Okay, so thank you for watching this video today. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with the Motley Fool to bring you 10 stock picks from their popular Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beat the market by more than 250%. Go to fool.com/Parkev to get your 10 stock picks now.